All right, guys, part 2 of the box build. As you can see, got the box done, got it painted, speaker terminals on the back. I actually started wrapping this box last night. You can see the glue like all over the surface. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's glue all over the surface. I actually wrapped it in some cheap material that I got at Walmart, and it was a mistake. It wasn't cutting right, it was horrible. So I went this morning to my fabric or hobby store and got some like speaker box carpet, and we're gonna try this again. All right, so to do this, we bought just a little bit over 4 feet of carpet, and it's 72 inches wide. You really don't need the width. The width just helps because the box is 54 wide, so 72 allows me to go ahead and fold over one side like that and basically do a seamless transition over that edge. And then this edge, I'll still have to do a seam, but I left myself enough material to roll it over, and then I'll do a seam a little bit back here. And then once we wrap this around and do the whole top of the box, I'll have enough material left over to patch in these places. Once we got it laid out in the right position, what we're going to do is we're going to basically fold half of it back. Like that right there. Probably fold all the way to that edge, just so we don't get any overspray on the front surface of the carpet. There we go. And now we'll apply glue to this and glue to the back side of this, and then we'll fold it back over and stick it. And you want to use some sort of template here to block the port, so when you're spraying glue it doesn't get down in there, because the glue is like white and foamy, and you'll definitely see that in your port. Now that that side is done and stuck, we basically take the other side, roll it back over, and you can see where the glue is starting to stick, because when we start pulling it, it wants to stay stuck to the surface. That's how we know we've got it back far enough. And so now we'll apply glue to this side and the back of this, and then roll it back over and stick it down. So the entire face is glued down now. And what we'll do, start trimming out the speakers and the port and the bottom edge. And the bottom edge, we want to roll it a little bit, but on the speakers, what I like to do is take a razor blade and just poke down right on the edge and just run the razor around the edge, and it'll cut the fabric perfectly. All the speaker holes cut out. We have the port cut out. Now we just got to trim this bottom edge, and we're going to roll it down and start wrapping the top of it. All right, now we got the bottom of the front trimmed out. You see what we're going to see from the carpet. You won't see anything beyond that right there. And now we laid some glue on the side here and on the back of the fabric, and we're going to roll this down and trim this on the side. All right, we went ahead and cut out a little corner of our extra material. You can see we're missing some right there. And then we use that to cover this side. So now we've got driver's side covered, front covered, and then we've also got passenger side covered. Now we're going to lift this top piece up, glue the top, stick the top down, and then we'll trim our seams. All right, we got the top covered in fabric and seamed in. And how I did this, I took the side and laid it over, and then I just basically, I cut on the side piece, I cut up a little bit and then all the way down. And then I took the top piece and laid it over, and then I took the top and cut at an angle a little bit, and then all the way down. I made sure to cut through everything. And then when I was done, I could peel the top piece back, take the leftover material out, and then take the leftover material off of the other piece, and then they basically just laid down right beside each other, because it was the same razor blade cut through both pieces. So the seams lined up perfectly on that. Same thing on the other side. You can kind of see cut there and then all the way down. And if I work this seam a little bit, it'll get softer. You can see from this side, you can't even hardly see it. So now we're just going to basically trim up this back side and fold it over, and we're good to go. There you go, the finished product. Complete carpet wrap on all visible sides. No seams showing. That's it. I think all in all that cost me about $12 for the material, and I think the spray adhesive was another $12 or $13. So like 25 bucks to completely carpet your speaker box. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be installing these subwoofers. They are CT Sounds Tropo 8s. I'll show you guys how to completely wire those speakers up. In this configuration, we've got 4 dual 2 ohm speakers. We're going to wire them down to 1 ohm for the 1500 watt amp. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one.